Alright, back with another video. We got Michigan Panthers versus Memphis something. I don't even know really. I don't know how to pronounce Memphis really, but yeah, my hands are kind of dirty. Just got done running, playing football, you know that. So don't worry about that. But let's get into this video. I gotta take me a shower, real shit. My hands are fucking dirty, bro. I'm playing football. Let's get to this video, cause somebody's watching me. Yeah, I'm singing Ready to Mingle. No, I am singing.
Lions a few years back. Been in the UFL the last few years. Williams under some pressure trying to escape. He cannot. Dropped for a loss back at the 28-yard line, and it's the veteran Walter Palmore who makes the sack.
What a great rush right here from Palmore. He's going to come right through the guard. Jared Thomas, number 65. Watch this bull rush. He just gets him right into the lap of the court.
And the snap goes wide of Vernon all the way back to the 10-yard line. Vernon just going to try to punt it. It's blocked. It'll trickle out of bounds near the 20.
Clear miscommunication. Watch where this snap goes. It goes way over this way as if they're going to try to fake it to Nakua, or he feels like the punter is going to slide over to his right. The center snaps it at the camera. Look at that. He's like, hey, cameraman, you punt it. I mean, that is wild. That was 4 yards wide, and they would have been in a great position to win without that pick six that he threw.
This is Deneric Prince. He goes nowhere. 2 plays.
We got Memphis 0-3, Michigan 2-1. So my prediction here, even though Memphis is 0-3, I still got Memphis winning this because I want Memphis to win because I'm from Ohio. We don't really like no Michigan team. We don't really like Michigan at all. Really, I don't really mess with Michigan. I got Memphis on that.
Is from the 20 and absolutely no forward movement at all for the show. The veteran offensive coordinator on 2nd and goal. Play clock gets down to 0 as the handoff up the middle. Prince chugging toward the goal line. He's in for a Showboats touchdown.
Barney! Shower, bro.
If you love binge watching and you hate being interrupted by ads, you need Pi. It's a free browser extension that blocks ads on your favorite.
This video over with. I'm just gonna upload it. Take a shower.
You say, oh, good bro.
And I'm gonna go on my run.
Boy, that was excellent push by that offensive line. Check out Alec Lindstrom, the center, and the right guard, Nash Jensen. They just push everybody. Right. The only other time that you mention a long snapper is if they like hustle down there and make the play, make the tackle, and then they get up and they're all fired up, you know. But when you snap it to the end zone, that's not a good look.
Devin Ross with the return out to the 30-yard line. The ball came out at the end of that return. Memphis is saying they have it. Would it be a second special teams turnover by Michigan?
White has the ball.
Nah, that's a cool ass name. That's a cool ass name. Player. That's like some college football, NFL shit. When it says your last name, when it says, I don't know if I forgot what it says. On your last name it says player, bro. That's some cool ass shit right there. That's a cool ass name. Cool ass last name.
Let's put one down where we're supposed to be. He was down or recovered.
About that as Troy Williams is back at quarterback now, and on first down, the handoff to Cabote. Cabote losing ground, and Kenny Willicus pouncing on him at the 10-yard line. Williams sets up the screen, well defended all the way around by Michigan, and finished off by Javen White.
I have so much more to prove, my leadership on display, and I'm ready to keep going here.
Well, and it's one of the reasons as he rolls out and throws down the sideline complete. One of the reasons Mike Nolan loves this team is because of guys like that, those veterans who can make plays like Perkins just did to Malik Turner.
Yeah, and how about Turner? And he's got the one on top.
Off and an opening again. Tackles into the end zone for a Michigan touchdown. Toa Tawa's first touchdown of the season, and Michigan's evened it up.
How about the offensive line here?
That was a good run, though.
Kev,
The way he cut up, the way that he had this gap open right here, bro, is so clean, bro. I don't even know how they got this gap.
This guy's doing work up.
The way they got that gap, like, that's so clean how they got that gap open. Like, he cut up too, bro. You know what would be cool if they made a UFL game? I don't think they would never do that then. You know what would be mad cool though? College football, NFL, and UFL. So let's say you got drafted to the NFL, and then next season you became a free agent. You could sign with the UFL, and that would be cool, bro. That would be actually cool. EA, take stuff from me, bro. Trust me.
Up front, and Toatawa is just right over the right side, and how about the hole? I mean, that is...
Looking over that last drive, an impressive one, Joel. 7 plays, 53 yards.
A lot of it due to his athleticism out on the edge, and then mostly that offensive line. Oh, bobbled ball here.
And scooped up and tripped up at the 19-yard line. And now 3rd down and 7. Perkins has lots of time this time. Throws underneath. Turner makes a nice move. He's got a 1st down. His defender, Mark Gilbert, slipped on his cut, and Turner took advantage to move the chains.
Memphis is in man coverage here, so it's all about creating separation and getting space. All the turnovers, 8 of them. None of the takeaways. You're -8 in that margin. So they just need to keep playing and realize that a snap here or there could turn their season around.
You're not Lamar Jackson, baby. You're not Lamar Jackson, baby. All right, this is my prediction for the NFL. You want to hear my prediction for the NFL? I really want the 49ers. I'm a 49ers fan, so I really want the 49ers to win, but I know in my heart, deep down in my heart, a 49ers not going to win the Super Bowl. So, the possibility to win the Super Bowl, Washington, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles. That's my top teams that might make it to the Super Bowl. Cleveland Browns. They might make it. They might make it. They make it to the playoff, but I gotta make it to the Super Bowl definitely. And college football, Ohio State. Go Bucks.
Here's the risk for Memphis is that it's never as good as you think. It's never as bad as you think. So the problem is that if you lose
play of a drive that began at the 11-yard line, as Joel mentioned, it's eaten up over 4 minutes off that clock. From the 19 of Memphis. Big hole again. A little stiff arm.
Read the
Whoa! You're not Derrick Henry, baby. You're not Derrick Henry.
Defensive end. That means the key block is the tackle. He's got to move space. If he's able to move space, then all the quarterback has to do is read that end and keep him on the outside. There's nothing the defensive end can do right there. Azir player number 45 cannot get all the way down because of the movement.
Michigan, I'm not gonna propose it, but Michigan is looking way better than Memphis right now. Even though Memphis is 0-3. Who else is 0-3? Who else is 0-3? Yeah, the Brahmas. That's my favorite team in the UFL. The Brahmas is my favorite UFL team, so we're doing bad right now. So.
Created by Chem Okorafor, number 72. Blocking Boogie Roberts and just washing him down the field, and it's an easy run for Nate McCrary because of what Okorafor is doing at right tackle. That is beautiful work right now. These
Rose to stardom and Rose to Detroit with the Lions. Coughlin's try from 52, and that is good. 3 points on the board, and it's 14-9 with 2 seconds to play in the opening half.
Yeah, that was a beautiful kick. Right there after he let it go.
So Vernon will punt this one away. Fielded at the 8-yard line. Isaiah Henney to the 15. Henney turns the corner. Henney up the sideline, across the 40, into Michigan territory. Finally tripped up near the 40-yard line.
Memphis, come on, Memphis.
A 57-yard punt by Vernon, but an outstanding return.
I looked on the corner of my chair, right? I had a cover bag with a bag of chips that's not even open. What? Where the fuck did those come from?
By Henney all the way to the Michigan 40. 53 yards on the return.
This is just such a good effort by Isaiah Henney. Only has one.
Green 18.
Perry Flushed again. Perry on the run, lost the football, but he gets it back, securing that ball and securing a Memphis first down.
And they have had such an issue with turnovers.
2nd and 2. Perry throws, nice adjustment, but that pass, is it intercepted? Did it ever hit the ground? It ended up in the hands of Arnold.
It's pick? No way, that's a pick. I didn't even noticed that.
Tarpley
with the hit, and that ball bounces and never hits the turf. Michigan with an interception.
didn't know what to do.
That's right. Like Houston in the last few seconds.
Exactly. First down and 10 to the sideline, wide open and out of bounds across the 40-yard line is his tight end, Cole Hicatini.
Well, we haven't gotten much production from the tight end, but there Hicatini is able to get loose. And again,
he could have got a touchdown here.
3rd down and 5. Williams, pocket collapsing.
So I see what they're doing now. They're switching the quarterbacks out, though. They're switching the quarterbacks out. That's not a good thing. That's why they're 0-3. Because they just had a white quarterback in there. And now they have another quarterback in there. So, I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's why they're 0-3. You can't just switch out players. You have to consistently stay with your own players. That means you're gonna build chemistry with your own players. You can't just switch out players. They're not having chemistry with other players. You know what I'm saying?
Down he goes. Relentless pressure from the Michigan Panthers.
Bad. You gotta keep that quarterback.
And good coverage in the back end. They're trying to get these crossing routes across the field here and across the field here. But they each kind of slow down and get caught up, and there's nowhere to go.
See, now they got a white quarterback out there.
First down and 10. Perry pulls it and is tripped up by Ginda in the backfield. Really good play by the veteran Frank Ginda.
So who's
With the hole in his chest.
The hole in his chest. Not an arc reactor, though, just a camera.
That's right.
I actually two things why Memphis is 0-3. The first thing is the O-line is terrible. They're not good blockers. O-line not really good blockers. And for the second one, they're switching out the quarterback too much. You gotta stay with one quarterback. You can't switch out the quarterbacks every 2 seconds. You have to stay with the one quarterback.
And Caboti swallowed up for a loss on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down. 2nd and 6. McCrary again. Trying to bounce to the edge, and he cannot twist away from the Nazir player.
You know, Perkins is going to be able to run.
3rd and 7. He'll heave it down the sideline, and it is caught. What a play, Cioce Mariner.
A better catch on the outside. Cioce Mariner going and reaching over that outside shoulder and hauling it in as he goes down to the ground and out of bounds. Again, there's a little pressure in Perkins' face, and it's a beautiful throw out, and even running through that contact.
Perkins jumps this pass down the sideline. He's got more, makes a move, and into the end zone for a Michigan touchdown.
And then here Jalen Moore. So here he is on the outside. And he's just going to go on the outside and look at the corner. Just lets him go. The safety eyes in the backfield as well. All because you're putting players in conflict. Because of Bryce Perkins, his threat with his legs. You get the play action pass, then you get that little RPO action, and then there's the read down the field. We've seen that now a couple of times from Perkins, where it's not just the easy completion out into the flat, short.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, we stalled, coming out of half, but kept fighting, told the guys, Op's going to come. Had a great job trying to get to COs. He's one of our playmakers. So, the guys trust everybody. So
it's the same thing for the linebacker and then the corner. They've got double responsibilities, and you're putting them in conflict.
Big hole up the middle for McCrary. And that offensive line is starting to wear down these Showboats.
Now they try to go to a 3-man defensive line, and what happens? Well, you just eat them up front. And so now you've got double teams at the point of attack. Then you read the backside linebacker.
Second and 6. Perkins, tight end up the sideline and rumbling for another first down is Cole Hicatini. Detroit. Samson Nakua in motion. Perkins pulls it, the run to the right side, the toss finds Weidermeyer and sliding in for a Michigan touchdown. This offense is clicking on all cylinders right now, and Michigan has taken full control, up 27-9.
They're going back to the exact same thing. You're going to go right back to the RPO on that strong side. He reads that front side. They're all looking into the backfield. He keeps the ball. There's nobody left. They flood that area. 2 defenders, 3 wide receivers, and that's easy. Tight end just sneaks out. There he is. It's an easy catch, and it's a touchdown for Michigan. Up and down.
27-9, the Michigan Panthers.
Good job, guys.
Move to 3-1.
At the end of this game, Michigan Panthers moved to 3-1, 27-9. Memphis moved to 0-4. So, I mean, I was looking up some stuff. I was making some money moves. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for liking. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you with another video probably later on the day, or because I gotta take me a shower, bro. Be back with that motherfucker.